The world recently lost a giant in the world of comics. Marjane Satrapi passed away in Paris at the age of 56. Her family knows that she literally died of sadness just a year after losing her husband. Her contributions to comic culture in turning them into a legitimate medium of storytelling and rebellion cannot be understated. If you know your comic history, you know that back in 1992, Art Spiegelman's Mouse won a Pulitzer Prize. That was a massive watershed movement. It forced highbrow literary critics and art snobs to finally admit, okay, maybe a comic book can be a serious masterpiece of literature. But for a long time, they treated Mouse like a one-off fluke, an exception to the rule, until Satrapi walked through the door. When Persepolis dropped in the early 2000s, she took the bridge the Mouse had built and solidified it into a permanent global phenomena. Using nothing but bold, high contrast, black and white ink, she chronicled her childhood growing up during the Islamic Revolution in Iran. She proved to the art world that sequential art wasn't a fluke. It was a legitimate, permanent medium capable of carrying the heavy, agonizing weight of geopolitical history, war, and deeply personal grief. She also refused to call her work a graphic novel. In an interview with the New York Times, she said that they made up this term for the bourgeoisie not to be scared of comics. She didn't care about elite labels. When Hollywood inevitably came knocking, she refused to let them sanitize or slick up her version. She co directed the animated film adaptation herself, insisting on traditional hand drawn monochrome animation. It went on to win the jury prize at Cannes and land an Oscar nomination. Marzaan's work was the ultimate anthem for outsiders. She wrote about smuggling Iron Maiden cassettes into Tehran, wearing denim jackets under oppressive regimes, and using her art as a dangerous act of rebellion. She proved that nerd culture isn't about escapism. Sometimes it's about survival and being true to yourself when the world says otherwise. Rest in peace, Marjan.